So I just got back from the hospital. It is 7:30. My niece is officially a human. Isn't that crazy? Officially a human. She is on planet Earth now. Not that she wasn't, but now she's in the world. So we got to see her. That was exciting. After hours and hours and hours, it was fucking a fever dream. Now the fact that my nana was in the hospital and my sister, like they're both in the hospital, so we were bouncing from floor to floor, up to my sister, down to my grandma, back up to my sister, down to my grandma. The nurse was like, "That's so funny." But now I'm just gonna go shower and probably crash. I'm pretty tired, but I just wanted to make some sort of video today because the shriek cannot die. It will never die. Eventually, I guess it will die. But I wanted to give a little funny story here. So I'm a person, when I get obsessed with something, I hyperfixate on it. Like, it consumes my thoughts. I am not fucking lying. I'm being dead serious here. Quantum physics has taken over my life so much, my mental fucking space, that I sat and was explaining it to my dad this morning, or not this morning, in the waiting room for an hour. And I literally am not kidding. I walk in the room before my sister had the kid, saw she's pregnant, and I sat, everybody's talking, I sat, and I'm like, is my niece technically a superposition? I go, would she technically be a superposition? Which I guess if you really think about it, like if you use the Schrodinger's cat experiment, is pretty fucking morbid. I would hope she's not a superposition. I would hope, I would hope her wavelengths have been broken down, and I'm not even going to use the words like, she's alive in there, you know what I'm saying? Because a superposition, it would mean that she's either dead or alive, or she's both simultaneously if she was a fucking superposition. But then I thought, no, I guess she couldn't be a superposition because the doctor, like, she's been measured. But then I'm like, all right, that's morbid. What if she was a fucking atom? And I'm like, if she was an atom, she technically would have been a superposition. But then I was like, no, she wouldn't have been because she was measured. So the wavelengths would have collapsed. Meaning she would have just been an atom. There would be no wavelength. That's how entrenched I am in it. That's how entrenched. Isn't that fucking weird? And then I'm like, well, then if she's a superposition... I can't believe I'm admitting this. I was like, if she's a superposition, could she technically quantum tunnel out of the stomach? Technically. Now that is the fucking future of human birth. No more birthing through the birth canal. No more C-sections. Quantum tunneling out of the fucking mother. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. If you don't measure the fucking the kid, can it quantum tunnel? No, I'm just being an idiot. But I'm going to eat this. I'm fucking starving. I'm going to eat this nectarine. Today I was listening to a podcast with Michio Kaku. I think they say his name. Michio Kaku. Why does that sound wrong? I don't know. And he's talking about wormholes. Fucking pretty interesting. So technically, if we use wormholes, we could travel through space a lot faster, right? Because space, remember, space isn't just emptiness, it's a fabric. So if you look at it like a sheet of paper, let me get this sheet of paper. Where's a sheet of paper? We'll use this index card. Okay. If you had this sheet of paper and you wanted to get here, but you're here. Say this is billions of miles, millions of miles, hundreds of millions of miles in space. Space is this. Space is fabric. So if you put weight in here, that's gravity. I'm blocking the mic with my fucking hands. Let me get a bigger fucking sheet of paper. What am I doing? So obviously here's space. You put like a planet here. It bends like this. This is space. It's a fabric. So if you want to get from here to here, normally you just have to travel that. You'd have to figure out how to go fast enough to get there in a reasonable time. But now with wormholes, see how much closer your distance are now? See that? if I'm understanding this correctly, I listen to a podcast on it, I watch a video on it, so it's like I could also be wrong. And you created a wormhole. Now exactly, I don't remember. I don't remember how they said you can create a wormhole. They can't yet, but what their theory is on it. That would shorten the travel time a lot. And they also talked about how to keep, because a wormhole is unstable. It would want to just collapse on itself, and you would get caught in the other universe, or it would crush you and kill you. So if you used negative energy, I believe, which would be like anti-gravity, it would actually hold that open, so you could fucking then travel through space and time faster. Pretty cool shit. And I learned a little bit more about quantum computing and even nuclear computing. So, all right, I'm going to go eat and shower and enjoy the rest of my evening. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Stevie, welcome to the world.